Welcome to the whack-a-doodle news, broadcasting high above the glistening Sclabangi building. I'm your host, Marty D'Angelo, so welcome to the show.
Hey guys, Marty D'Angelo. It is June 3rd, 2019, and the DWR is playing a little balancing game with the water up at Lake Oroville. Meanwhile, back in 2017, Butte County and surrounding residents dodged a bullet. And in 2018, of course, as you know, we didn't have enough water to worry about it, so that was not a big deal. But here we are now up to 2019, and a lot of people are worried as they're watching the California DWR play weather roulette. And, you know, it's not going to pay off. You know, if this is a planned thing, then they'll probably take it to pass. But, you know, honestly, if this is just oversight, these people should be jailed. But this just looks like just a game of just being stupid. Meanwhile, our weir gently weeps, and I would too if I was being run by a bunch of people that were lunatics. I'd be crying too. So, and it's a lot more than that. There's a lot of sink holes and other things that are going on, like this little spot right here on the side of the spillway that they continually fill up. And then it sinks in, they fill it up, and it sinks in, they fill it up, and it sinks in. So, Philip McCavity. And yeah, okay. So, without fear-mongering or saying anything, you know, that's going to get me in too much trouble. Yeah, look at here. We have the butt hut. That's what we call this little building up here. You notice that little watchtower right there. Yeah, that's funny. And then down here at the bottom of the spillway, you can see where water is definitely leaking out between the structure there underneath the, 6 feet of concrete slab, whatever. Yeah, and the drains, a couple of the drains actually worked for a minute, but then I think they got filled full of gravel, and now the drains don't even work, so that's kind of a butt move. I just think that the people who are responsible for doing this and spending $1 billion or whatever, that they should be held accountable. I don't think there's anything wrong with California citizens who are affected by all of this to question why things are a certain way. Look at these drains underneath the emergency spillway. I'm sure this was necessary to drain off some of the water pressure that was coming in from underneath the weir. But, I mean, who's really looking at us, guys, here? While we're watching the cameras, who's watching us, And we have people in the area, thank God. I really thank, God for all the viewers and everything and the subscribers, and for the people who live in the area who send us pictures and information and everything. We really appreciate your guys' emails. And this whole thing, I mean, on the surface, you could sugarcoat it and you could make it look good, like these little drainage pipes over here. Yeah, got a lot of drainage going on in an area like this for sure. It's just serious drainage. You could sugarcoat it, or, you could just tell the people the truth. There's water leaking underneath the dam structure down the spillway on the underneath that side of it, and in other places that's showing up at Miners Ranch in the form of air bubbles and stuff like that. So, yeah. This is ridiculous, guys. There are ways to cheat the system, and it would appear that that's exactly what's going on with the DWR, that they're literally just looking for a way to punch in a code and cheat the system. But what about Project Horseshoe?
This is what you got to do, actually. First off, you don't want to put any money in the machine. You're going to access the code by doing this. 515951. So after you do that, it's going to add 1 penny. Wait for it. Hold on. There it is. Oh, I think there's a worker right behind me.
No, we gotta wait. Make sure the workers don't see this shit.
Okay. See that, how it added 1 penny? Okay, that's a good sign. So now what you're going to want to do is there's a max bet button, always. The max bet button is actually right over here. You're going to want to leave your hand on it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should unlock this thing a little bit. See that? These ones don't move. This one's starting to move a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna reiterate what you gotta do because you might have gotten confused. So remember, here's the code. So it's 515951. Then you wait. You leave your hand on this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you gotta see 1 penny. Perfect. And then this thing, it starts moving. So I'm just gonna explain to you a little bit of the science behind all of this.
Okay, so what this does is it unlocks the secret code to the money bank. Okay, now some of you guys might have watched Wall Street. Okay, there's an area where the banker starts saying blue horseshoe. That's a code word, guys. And we're gonna translate the word horseshoe into numbers. So I went ahead on Google, found an algorithm for letters and numbers. So what we're gonna wanna type in is horseshoe. So here we got, it says H is 8. So here's 8.
You have to add it. You have to press it at the same time.
So the first line, the second line is for adding. Okay, so we're gonna do.
Guys, by the way, pay attention real close. This is the most important part. Seriously.
Okay, so H is 8. Now since there's no 8, we're just gonna go 5 plus 3, which is 8. So that's H. Now we need an O. Horseshoe. So
15.
O is 15, which is we can do 5 plus 10. So that's H O. Now we need an R, which is 18, which is 10, 5, 3. Okay, R. Now we need an S. That's 19. That's
You can do this. Come on.
5, 10, 3, 1.
There you go.
That's 19. Okay. H is 8 again. Okay. O is 15, so we're gonna go to that again quickly. And make sure, guys, remember, you gotta do this very fast. And last one is E, and E is 5. Okay, now once you do that, click this red button right here. See how it flashes? See how that's flashing? Okay, that means it's working.
Okay, so far so good. Yo, this is probably gonna get us in trouble in this video.
Probably, but
All right, so now
just pretend like we are in North America, guys. Make sure you guys don't tell anybody this, okay? This is top secret, please.
I'm not sure if this works for every single slot machine, but I know that it works for the Vegas ones. Wow. Okay, sorry guys, I had to put the camera down. This freaking manager just came. He told us he gotta stop filming, but we waited for him to leave. We're gonna finish this quickly right now. So remember, you put in the code, the one I showed you, press this 3 times, you make sure you see 1 penny, this thing starts moving, then you put in the horseshoe algorithm that Aldo put in, then this thing flashes red. Okay, now we're gonna press this button. But I'm gonna press that button in style. By the way, it says spin reels. This one, it's the repeat button. You're gonna wanna press that, but I'm gonna do this one in style, all right? You're gonna have to hold my camera, bro.
All right, man, I got this, man.
Las Vegas, guys, I'm not just gonna press that button. I'm gonna do this in style. So after you press that button, by the way, you have to elbow drop it. You have to, thank you for that. You gotta elbow drop it. If you don't elbow drop it, it's not gonna work. So now, you're gonna see the 7 appear in the middle. Boom. Once the 7 is in the middle, you know you're in the money. So how much do we want to cash out? Because now we can choose how much we want. Let's just do $100.
Yo, I'd say 1,000, but it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, guys, you don't want to go over 1,000. Now we're good to go. The 7's here. Now here's the next step. Okay, so if you don't remember what I did, just scroll back a little bit and write it down or just try to memorize it. And by the way, that elbow drop, it was just a joke. All you got to do is press the spin reels button. But I had to add some swag, some style in there, you know what I mean? So now, the last step. Everything seems to be good. The 1 penny is still there. The 7 is still in the middle. You're gonna want to put one, by the way, it's gonna come out as credit. It's not gonna come out as a bill, you're gonna get credit. So we're gonna do $100, okay? So for the 100, what was the 100 again? These 2. Okay, so you're gonna leave your hand on the 1 and the 10. Okay, you ready? You ready? All right, everybody, we're gonna try it. 3, 2, 1.
What just happened?
Okay. So it worked. So we got.
Be careful.
Look at that.
Oh man, it worked. Yo, be careful. Let me check, make sure nobody's here.
Okay.
Wait, hang on.
So now, oh my God. Okay, we're gonna cash out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. That is how you make $100 at the casino.
Hey.
Check this out. Look at that.
Hey, man.
$100. You know what? Because I love you all though, dinner's on me tonight, all right?
Oh man.
That's how you do it. Okay. All right, so that is how you make $100 in the Las Vegas casinos and the slots. Now remember, if you want to try this, you got to be one of the first ones to do it, or else they're probably going to change the entire algorithm.
Probably.
And
remember, horseshoe.
Yeah, remember that. in Las Vegas, I'm really sorry, but you guys steal too many people's money. Too many good people come here to gamble all their savings.
Yeah.
We're going to be making $100 machine to machine.
Make sure you guys donate at least $1 to charity, $1 to
Exactly.
good causes, guys. You know, let us know that when you guys donate.
I mean, is this really real? Because we've heard stories, and then we're watching this video here as this guy shows you how to cheat a slot machine in Vegas, any slot machine, and the algorithm that they use is Horseshoe, and that's kind of funny because that's kind of the way the dam is shaped, but, you know, anyway. All right, you guys, this is Marty D'Angelo. Hope you have a great day. God bless all of you. Peace out.